I wish I was a deadpan comic, so I could look up to my brain and go, joke, next joke, tell it, laugh, next joke, tell it, laugh. But no, in my head, I just get, talk about me. You're not even a joke. I'm dressed as a joke. Oh, so honestly, I am shit at this one thing. It's what you're gonna have to deal with. But this is a good one. If anybody could have a superpower, what would it be? Personally, mine would be the power to make somebody orgasm at one touch. Not for personal use, of course, but it would be awesome in a fight. Get him, Barry, get him! I can't, he's making my Bessie fizz, I'm too horny! You know, but to be honest, I wouldn't be anywhere near here. I'll be down the zoo, causing many a mischief. Which animal, old lady? The hippo! You got it! Oh my god, that's terrible. That's a really, really bad joke. Has anybody also noticed, kids, they're getting scarier. There's this kid down the road, right? And he scares the life out of me. But it was snowing earlier this year, right? And, after the snow melted, he came up to me and went, hey, Corinna, never guess what I did? I was just like, what? Like, one of the children made a snowman what I can only describe as arrogantly big. And never guess what? Like, what? I waited until the snow melted and left a suicide note. Now that's evil and genius in equal measure. He will be a great supervillain, you know. But some kids are just too scary nowadays. And sometimes your brain can't even process it. Like, no, I'm gonna leave that joke there, because if I can't do that, keep on walking. Is that a threat or a tip? But also trains, man. And recently on the train, there's always a crazy person on the train. You generally have about 3 per train journey. And I'm genuinely walking down, just looking at everyone. I'm just lonely, going, who will be my wife? Not out loud, called, who will be my wife? Calm down, wife! But no, I was on the train the other day, and the announcer of the train just went, we have to go very slowly through Swindon due to ragamuffins on the line. Now, isn't it great to hear the word ragamuffins? Now, is this a time-travelling train? Ladies, hold on to your merkins. We're about to hit the vortex. But we went slowly, and there was these kids defiantly swearing at the train, all shell suited up. We like to call them chavs, but isn't that just a funny way of going, don't poor people dress funny? Just swearing defiantly at a train, going, ah! And one of them go, yeah, I can't do it properly. You know, honestly, when I'm an old woman, if somebody does that and goes, hey, Corinna, look at this, and I don't laugh, kill me, because I'm already dead. In this moment, we had, clearly the train driver forgot to turn off the tannoy, and just went, "Look at those fuckers." You heard the train rock with joy. It's the only time you will see an old lady supporting the word fuckers. They are fuckers! But one lady wasn't. She was going through her bag, whipped out her phone, started angrily dialing numbers. "Yes, Steve? Studying? I just saw you swear at a train!" Oh, imagine being that child. Just think about it. Oh, no. At that point, the train would have moved on, so that wouldn't work. But that's meant to have a lot of actions. I can't do it off the top of my head. I just can't. There's more than that. Right. I was also, when I was at the train station, I overheard two ladies talking. She just, one turned around to one and said, "Marie, it was so big. His cock was so big. I wanted to phone you." Who wouldn't want to be that man? What do you think? Let me get my phone. "Marie, if I survive, I love you. It's like a dragon. Night!" You know, that was... Oh my god. It's one of those crazy moments. Do you ever get a conversation you absolutely have to follow? I was walking behind this couple, and suddenly out of nowhere, the man just turned to the woman and went, "The last thing I expect from you is indeed twice in a sentence." It's mind-blowing. You know, next thing I'm thinking is, look at you, with your flagrant disregard of semicolons and using too many onomatopoeias. You just don't get that where I come from. You don't really get the farmer just coming out of the tractor. "Oi, Corinna, it's I before E except off the sea. You're living in a dream world." It just doesn't happen. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. That's a load from Russell Howard. I would once say Frankie Boyle thing. Have you heard this gay adoption thing? I think it's wrong to have two dads, but you know, I would have loved to be adopted by a gay couple. You know, in the playground when you're growing up, my dad will batter your dad. My dad will batter your dad. My dad will fuck your dad. I'm gonna leave it at that. So that was mainly Russell Howard's random stand-ups. I've got more written down here about the hospital and going to an old people's home dressed as death. You wouldn't do it, but you'll giggle at the thought, you know. And the mice scares mice, spraying them with lynx.